Hey everybody, welcome back. Here we go. More Wingspan on Board Game Arena. We are currently 7 victories, 4 losses, a unimpressive 64% win rate. But we had a great set of games last time, so let's just dive into it and see what comes our way this time. Are we still going to put everything in there? I think so. We've been enjoying those power birds. They have not yet bit us too much, so let's just keep them in there. It really does. For a while, makes things a little more interesting, and then you get sick of someone grabbing a raven or killdeer and struggling against it and failing to be able to combat it. But at the end of the day, most Wingspan is like that. So, I mean, pick your poison. We are going up against Unicorn 2024. That's what we like to see. Good luck to, let's see if he decides to go. There we go. Not particularly high ranked. Let's see what the cards have in store for us today. We got ourselves a little lag on Board Game Arena. That is not good. My internet seems just fine. Well, we got a Gnatcatcher. We got nothing for our grasslands but a pelican. There is the stilt in the tray. We're going first. We're going to grab that. Once again. Do you believe this, my friends? Food web expert materializes. It's pretty nuts. Keep this one. I wonder if we don't want the flycatcher. Do we? What are we looking at? Birds in the wetlands. You could get only 4 points for 2 fish. I don't think so. Triple eggs and then nest types. Both of these are interesting options, but I think we're just going to dig. We're going to do this. Get rid of a rat. A little bit tempted by this flycatcher. We're going to be getting a lot of grubs. We could do it. We could sacrifice a grain. It's something for our grasslands. But first we're going to grab up the stilt, play the Gnatcatcher, hopefully get a couple grubs. Don't usually like keeping grassland birds in my hand, that's for sure. That comes later. Alright, friend. Let's take a look at Unicorn 2024. How's he looking? He plays a lot of different games. It's been a while since he's played Wingspan. He scored 80 in his last game. Then there's a game where someone quit. He is very infrequently at the Wingspan table, so not a passion for him. We are going to grab this and hope that we can play our Gnatcatcher and a grub will remain by the time we go for food. Cardinal would be nice for us to a certain extent. It would help lead us into the flycatcher since it gives out cherries. We could spend the cherry we have on that Cardinal. And then we would be getting just a ridiculous amount of food. But we also like that my opponent has gone for it. That cowbird would not be bad for us, but we're on track for other things. But we have plenty of bowl nests, so eventually we'll get there. We do need to make sure we get down a cavity or a platform nest or two, but that's a long ways off, so not worried about it too much. We might grab that cowbird with our stilt. We'll see how we feel about it. It's a cheap bird. Get us a few eggs on the side. My opponent is staring down that catbird, asking if it's worth it. He decides it is not. Nuthatch goes down. We got a nuthatch at our feeder currently that is just doing the work. Taking up the sunflower seed, flying into the tree, coming back, getting another one, going back to catch the seed. The weather has changed. It's autumn. It's time for those white-breasted nuthatches to get to work. Not going for the cowbird. Single card. Not looking great. Food-wise, he's got to grab up the pelican. If the fish is there. Take one from the top. Kind of nice, but not that nice. I think we will take this guy. We can... Turkey vulture. A lot of cheap cards. I think we grab a grain. Get the cowbird down. Don't take my grain, buddy. Opponent wisely gets a cheap card. Nice placeholder. We'll just have to... It's a good thing we did not go predators. That canvas back would be nice. So maybe we go for him. I should have gone for him prior. We're going to hold off on the cowbird. Lay a couple eggs and grab the canvas back, I think. My opponent... not particularly strong. We're already ahead on points. Number of food. What's going down? Oh. Well, you're going to need cards to tuck with to get that guy. Which you do not have, my friend. So we're going to hold off on the cowbird and pick up that canvas back. Help with the end of round goal. Make it pretty tough for my opponent to get 2 down in 3 turns. We also want to find one more bird for our... Either one more bird for our forest or another food producer out of the grasslands. Going for the duck. Once again, we're going to get a canvas back, but we probably shouldn't activate it. Oh, that's kind of nice, though. Now maybe we want to activate it. Do we put down the bush tit? I think the bush tit's going to do more work for us. But we might want to put him in the grasslands. Yeah. We'll stick our canvas back in the wetlands and start taking advantage of that extra card draw on the bush tit sooner or later. Could even do it into the forest if we were nutteries. Well, opponent gets 2 into the forest. 1 turn left, no food. Do we need to play the canvas back? Let's do it. The game is young. We'll spend the fish because who knows if we're going to put anything into the wetlands anymore. What's going down next? One's going to have to grab up a rat. Probably not high on their list. One turn left. Alright, here we go. Phoebe. We will definitely take the Phoebe if my opponent does not, but chances are high. And then we could just start spamming grubs if we really wanted to. Yeah, that's a hard one for anyone to resist, but that's kind of good for us. Dark-eyed Junco. It's a platform nest. We've got 2 of those already. We'll be getting 3 with the bush tit. My opponent has 0. It is a food producer out of the grassland, so I think we're going to nab it up. This guy looks good too then. Did we get down our flycatcher and our Junco? Yeah. Don't know if we're going to be able to get the bush tit down then. But that's okay. Barn swallow might be okay. But really, we're just waiting for a reroll here. There we go. No grain. There is a rat. Grains are in short supply. I think we grab the rat. Get the barn owl down after we grab it up. Don't know about this end of round goal. Things aren't looking great. Okay, well, plenty of food from you. We'll go one more time. That might be good for it. That'd be great for us. Another ground nest. We like to see that. And we got to grab this guy. Get our 2 food out of the forest. It'll be 3 food with the Gnatcatcher. Another great card for tucking there. Have to remember to not activate our predator. Ooh. Bunting, your time is too late. We would have liked to have you, but things aren't quite going that direction. Get the barred owl, and then it's just going to be building out our grasslands. It's that easy. It's that easy. Look at this. Look at this tray. It's being very silly. We're going to have to start overpaying for some things. I wonder if we lay eggs. I don't think we do a double play. We do have to lay eggs, though. Double play these 2? I don't think so. I don't think it's worth the egg cost. We're going to be one of these. The benefit from it is not going to make much of a difference. We're not going to be making use of that kinglet. I could just overpay for the Junko. But I don't. Oh well, we can put down our flycatcher now. We might as well. Then we could compete for the end of round goal. Overpay for the Junko. So yeah, going that barred owl route might have been a little bit of a waste of time, but it's going to give us plenty of fodder for our Junko. So I'm okay with it. Finally getting a card down in the wetlands. We'll be getting on the board here, which we like. That's 2 turns. We could get the end of round goal if he really desired to, but we'll get on the board at least, which we like. I guess we could get 2 as well. Yeah, if we just lay eggs a couple times. And then we could start double play Savannah Sparrow into Junko at the start of round 3. Sounds pretty good to me. I'm going to start passing out our grubs. Opponent gives up food. Don't think they can pull out 3, so we will tie the end of round at goal if my opponent decides to just lay eggs again. Might not want to be tucking another card. I do have to be conscious of our canvas back, but giving cards to the Blackbird, but I'm really not worried about it. Oh, he's going to give us the end of round goal. That's nice. I'm not worried about feeding my opponent. Yellow throat. It's a food web expert bird, but not one we are interested in. Do we get another grub? That was nice. Do we pass out the grub then? Is the question. I think so. Why the heck not? We're very generous. Not knowing the cardinal rule of if you have a bird that produces a certain resource, you play it in the nothing there we care about. You play it in a habitat unrelated to the habitat, the resource habitat. So PB should not have gone in the forest. It should have gone into the grasslands or the... Do we want to do that? Maybe we get rid of that rat. I'll take it back. The rat, let's undo that. Yep. The rat, I mean, it's nice that it is some ulterior form of food, but I really don't see us grabbing too many cards, and given my opponent's turkey vulture, a lot of the cards we might be playing with it have are no longer of interest to us because we don't want a predator, so we'll just get rid of it. And then I think we get down, I would say, our cowbird, and then our painted bunting, so that'll be nice. We're going to start filling up our ground nests. My opponent has 6 bases available, so we have far more, however. We have been doing well, keeping our eye out for those ground nests. We have plenty to tuck. Well ahead at this stage. Might hold on to that yellow throat just for the egg space. Still only a 3-point bird, though. Don't think we're going to be running out of egg space this game. But it would help if we wanted to get the bush tit down, too. Don't see it happening. We'll just have to feel how things go. Do we need a grub? Yeah. Why not? Yeah, it might be good with the cowbird. I could see that the yellow throat coming in handy. I think I'll play them both. Kind of might be a waste of time. Bush tip might be a better choice, but it's only 1 point more, so don't think so. Start filling up our canvas back with this guy. plenty of boldness. We play the yellow hammer grab cards, and that'll just be the end of the game for us. Might not even be necessary with this bunting, though. We have 3 turns left. Yeah, let's get our yellow throat down. I think it would be wise. I'm not trying to push for this end of round goal, however, so let's worry about that for now. Although we are now nearly full. Say goodbye to our friend the Bardal. We flirted with making use of you, but not happening. Do we need more grubs? We're gonna skip. I feel like we're doing just fine here in the grub situation. We can play our yellow throat next. I feel confident in the end of round goal. Opponent's got plenty of space. They've got 6 more that they can lay down. We were almost full anyways. Unless we played the bush tit. But I'm liking the yellow throat more. Giving us more cards. And we want that grain for the bunting. Do we need to put down the yellow throat? Yeah. We need more tuck and fodder. Five turns left though if we play this guy and draw cards. Probably be better just to grab cards now. I think we'll just do that. That should give us plenty of fodder. We're going to skip the yellow throat. That will give us 6 turns. I'm not going to do the math. But we'll have plenty of cards. Man, Board Game Arena is freaking out. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 6 turns left, so we'll pass one more out. Oh, that's kind of nice. And now we just lay eggs. Opponent's not going for the end of round, it would appear. We'll just fill up our canvas back. Might think about this spoonbill. Could be our final play. Don't know if we need to pass out any more. Well, we'll have a grub left over after we play the painted bunting. So yeah, we can do that. Well, Raven's going down a little late. A little late. Let's fill him up. Just clench the end of round. Oh, we don't have enough ground platform nests, so I could see that. My opponent's going to get the final end of round goal. Good for him. We're not going to need our friend the Golden Eye. You can skip. Running out of bowl spaces though. Oh, but we are going to be playing the bunting. So that's fine. Opponent heard good things about the Raven in the grassland. Yet another victory for ourselves. All that good early to mid game stuff. Not interested currently. We got all those ground nests to make sure we won the end of round goal, and then the opponent only had a single egg. But what can you do? Going for food. Will we get another grub? Wouldn't hurt us. Help us with that spoonbill. Opponent forgot he had the raven. Yep. Decides to be kind and offer us a little more food. All in all, a pretty darn good game. Junko, Flycatcher, Canvasback, Gnatcatcher, all kind of go hand in hand. For some reason, it says my cowbird has been used, even though my opponent is going for. I guess it has to wait until it's my turn again. Get down this guy. See what the cards hold for us. Plenty of food on my opponent's side. Alright, well, we got a visionary leader. Oh, what is up with the food web expert and visionary leader? We got to go with Tucker's. 2 points. We're not going to have cards for visionary leader by the end of this game. That is for sure. So, let my bunting have some good stuff. Four turns left. Spoonbill will be nice. There we go. My opponent's trying. I'm eyeballing this combo here. Might help with the end of round goal. Eggs in cavity platform nests. We're currently tied. The opponent has plenty. We only have 4. This would get us 5 more. 3 turns left. Opponent still has food. This would be 1 plus 3, 4 points. Not really worth it. Even if we get the end of round goal, I feel better about the spoonbill. Although the egg space might solve an issue for us. Let's just see. Well, we could give this out and exchange it for egg, of course. Might compel my opponent. That's an egg for my opponent too, so we'll skip it. What's my opponent up to? Do not see my opponent's cube. Oh, he's going for cards. All right, we might just win this end of round anyways. Opponent is indifferent towards the end of round, which is very nice. got 5 spaces left. 4 eggs. So our last turn is not going to, it's only going to be about a 3-point turn, but we'll take it. Bush tit would be 3 points. Let's just see what comes our way. Not going to be the strongest score, I don't think. Not the bonus cards. Well, we'll see what the spoonbill has to offer. Enclosure builder would be nice. We got 4 at least. Alright. Fill up everything. Leave 1 space for the cowbird. Get that delicious food. Hold off here. Yeah, we're going to lose out on 1 egg. If we play the spoonbill, we're going to be getting 4 eggs and only able to have room for 3. But all in all, pretty tight, pretty clean game. Glad we didn't play that yellow throat. Would have been a waste of time. Sometimes you just want to play cards. Bonus card for my opponent. 1 turn left, 1 egg left. We have 2. We're going to get the end of round goal. We're going to get 6 eggs to his at most 5. So all that worry about the end of round goal for nothing. Down goes our beautiful spoonbill, our rosier spoonbill, as they say in France. What shall it provide for us? Well, we got photographer. That's nice. Another 3 points. Thank you, rosier. A little known color. Oh, we got 4 spaces left. My math was incorrect. Where are our 4? Oh, we got 1 off the bunting. We're waiting for the cowbird to activate, but perhaps it's time for activation. I think he's going to activate here, so we will have. We will be missing out on 1 egg. Nope. Not doing it, so that cowbird activation shall do nothing for us since we're having an egg left over. Oh, 10 birds down. We've got 9. Those are a bit more economical. There we go. Wish we could play 1 more, my friend, but not happening. No place to do it. We'll hold on to the bush tit out of respect. We'll dish out a grub out of disrespect. And call it a day. Well, at 80. We will be at 87, 91, or no, 91, 93, 95. Cannot complain about a 95 score. GG to my opponent. Very solid. The bronze cowbird helped us out with our photographer. All good right there. So I feel like we have been scoring 96. I was close. I feel like we've been scoring very well in these games. I think we figured out Wingspan, folks. We've got it all figured out. $96-66. GG to my opponents. Way to go. Let us continue, shall we? We are current. Oh, how many? That got us a little bit of ELO. We're at 236. We are going to get one more in here. That game was a bit slow, so unless we come up against someone who's just going crazy, I will have had an up Wingspan after 2 games. I'm sure you guys feel the same. So, who is on his or her way? All right, well, another rather low-ranked individual. But don't be deceived. This is an interesting start, is it not? We like Vidi. The turkey is tempting, but we're not going to do it. We have nothing for our wetland. It's food kind of for the spoonbill, not so much for the... Maybe we could grab up the... let's just work on our grasslands, I guess. Maybe we keep this guy. Work up towards our... Well, I mean, the food. The food does not really allow. But really, it's only a fish. The food's a little closer than one might think. So we'll do this. We'll keep the Vidi. We're sad we got nothing for our grasslands. Let's see what my opponent... My opponent is not giving us time to check out her stats. So we're just going to dive right in. Get down our Cardinal. Lay a couple eggs. Get down our Vulture. Grab up food. Wait for something nice in the wetlands. Card draw is king. You want good card draw, but sometimes the game doesn't point you in that direction. So definitely nothing was particularly overly appealing about the wetland options we had in our hand. Opponent just grabbed a food, so that's fine. It's got 2 food now. Grab a cherry. Getting all the good stuff. We're okay with it. We'll get a reroll for at least 1 grain. If not, we're just going to grab up that king rail. Or actually, we could get a grub and then grab up that king rail. Play the king rail. Not what you want as a starting wetland bird, but a bonus card is a bonus card. 3 food at a time right out the bat is not something to make light of. Opponent has bunting into the forest. Gonna be snagging up our grubs and our cherries, unfortunately. Cherries we don't really worry about, but hey, look at this. We can deny the bunting. That is a great reroll for us. Could grab up the grain. But let's hold off on that. We do like the grain. Take this guy. I think we might just be pushing for the end of round goal after we put down our king rail. Opponent going for a, ooh. That we like. We gotta do a single card draw, unfortunately. Another one we kind of like, but this is the problem with the single card in the... Or the single card draw. We're just going to compete for the end of round goal here. Make sure we nab it. Get plenty of eggs. We'll stick to a tie. Let's get down our king rail. I'm okay with the tie. Given these next end of round goals, we're going to want to be spreading out our eggs as best we can. We're going to have 2 bull nests. Do we care? How many rats are we going to get? I gotta lean towards wildlife gardener. Well, we got lots of good food draw, which will help with predators, which tend to be a bit more expensive. We're gonna do it. We like our bull nests. Opponent giving us the end around, which is nice. We'll take it. Catbird we would have loved. Woodpecker might be nice. Dollar Jay might be nice. I don't think we want to go that hard on the forest. We need to start thinking about our grassland for the next end of round. It'd be nice to have one more bird for the wetland, like that merganser. We'll do this for now. Do we want to give our opponent the reroll? I guess so. Well, it's snagging up the grain. We would have liked that for our turkey, but we can wait. Do we get the merganser? I think so. 3 points. We got enough food out of our forest. I don't think we need the Jay. This is a very egg-heavy game. We really need to get our grasslands going. That might be nice for us. We need cards for our barn swallow, so we are going to grab this guy. Might be neglecting this end of round goal. That would be nice. It is a cherry eating bird, so we'll see. Opponent will probably snag it up. Tray is not great for us. We'll take a rat. Actually, yeah. My opponent does not get the towee. I will get the towee. That woodpecker might not be bad for us either. Yeah, it's gone. That's okay. 0-point bird. It's a nice one, but we got it. We're working towards bigger things here. We are. Oh, and the woodpecker. We are seriously lacking in grubs. Might just overpay. 4 turns left. Let's get a reroll. Get the reroll while the reroll is good. Hope for more grains. Then we could probably play swallow, turkey, lay some eggs. That would leave us with 3. Opponent with the my opponent's got the migrator. Not too scary. Oh, 1 grain. We'll do well. Let's not give my opponent the reroll. We'll take another rat. Plenty of cherries. Probably cycle out the Meadowlark. Might still want to hold on to that Merganser for the start of next round. Get more cards. Okay. We could go Meadowlark Swallow and be a much greater shot at the end of round. That might be wise. Let's do that. Opponent with plenty of... Well, he's filled up all of his ground nests, so... Might prove strongly in our favor. Then the question becomes, do we get rid of... I think we gotta cycle out the... Maybe we cycle out nothing. Hold on to it. We're gonna be overpaying for a lot of this stuff, but... Let's do it. We got so much food. We gotta start spending it. We could play the Merganser now. Hold off on the Barn Swallow. Opponent with only 4 spaces. We'd only have 4 spaces too. I think we just do this. It's fine. Get them eggs. Get our 5 eggs. There we go. We'll skip for now. Unless we could get that. Should we get the Bitterin instead? It's a lot more points. I think we could. Yeah. Let's do that. There's also the Avocet. But I don't think we really want that. There we go, our 5 eggs. You can out that end of round goal. We're going first next turn so we can grab up some grubs. Get some cards down. Life is good. We'll just do this. We'll want that grain eventually, but first let's get things going a little bit here. No Vitty birds there, no bull nests either. Bitterin will be an easy play. Toei into the forest. Slightly unconventional. Don't think the Inca Dove is going to do much for us. Food is there for the turkey, so maybe we grab that up, but my opponent's going to... Well, my opponent has lots of food. Let's hold off. The golden eye is a little tempting, but it doesn't really help with too much. Woodpecker. Into the forest. Why don't we nab this up then while we are waiting? There's nothing in the tray we want. Only going to be seeing 2 cards on our draw, unfortunately. But that is how. But then we can start cycling with our swallow. Card draw can be weak when you have a tuck and draw. All right, let's just grab a couple off the top, shall we? Excellent cards for cycling. Completely useless to us. So I guess we can just start cycling now. We can start laying eggs. We only have 2 turns left. We'll be able to get 6 down. We have so much food, it's ridiculous. Hoping for a couple more. Man, it's almost the end of the game already, and our bonus cards are not doing much for us. But that's okay. We'll start getting rid of this guy first. Oh, we do have to worry about this guy. That's too bad. I believe, yeah, we're going to be able... Oh, 2 turns left. He could play a bird and lay some eggs. But let's see if he does. Nope. So, we will be enjoying this end of round, and we will activate our Meadowlark because my opponent has filled up his, you know, his, oh no, he's got a Toei. So, be 1 and 1, I think we skip. Yet another end of round victory. We're a little lost in the final round here. We're already almost out of egg space. But we're going to hope something nice pops up in the tray. Very comfortable lead at this point. Well, there's a couple bull nests. Don't know if we want the chipping sparrow. It's a little late for the chipping sparrow. Flycatcher, however, is wonderful. Sadly, we will be 1 short on... Let's play this guy. Opponent's going for the bonus cards. No food for it. We will take a cedar waxwing, please. What else? Oh, a bonus card bird that is a bull nest and a cherry bird. Like, yeah. Not quite sure. Yeah, no, that's it. None of that is it. We'll do this. We'll go with that flycatcher. And then we'll think about the hawk. End of round goal might call for it. We'll see. Don't think this is going to be a big score at all. Chippings, but it will be bigger than our opponents. That is guaranteed. Oh, let's undo. We forgot about our friend, the meadowlark, so we'll not put eggs into our ground nests. Yep. We're going to put down this flycatcher with a grub, a cherry, and a fish, and a rat. And then we'll have one more turn at cycling. We're going to hope for that, that woodpecker that costs a grub and a cherry. That gives us a bonus card. That would, oh, that one is a platform nest, however, so don't know if that's really what we want. Not the perfect card. It would be pretty good. All right. So close on Wildlife Gardener, but not meant to be. Opponent with tons of food. Gonna have 9 cards by the end, maybe even 10. We are only going to have 8. So we are going to lose the end of round. We are winning by so much that I am not overly concerned by it. I'm going to boldly make this guy automatic here. Oh, we took the eggs off the right spot. Let's see here. Give the bidder an egg. Here we go. What do you got for us? That's a 9-point bird, so we're going to be playing him. It's not help with Vidi. Certainly better than Wildlife Gardener. Okay, my opponent plays a bird here, then he is the big winner. He lays eggs. He's not going to win the round goal. He's playing a bird. That's too bad. But it is a 1-point play. Not the best. 5 plus 4 minus 1. It's actually an 8-point play. We'll take an 8-point play. That matches my opponent's play, although it's probably bonus card related. Yep, not super strong. We've got 91. Yeah, 91, still pretty good. Is my math correct? 90. We're breaking 90 like it's easy these days. Was not always the case for me. Strong bonus cards. All right, 91 to 66. We're making progress here. Let's see where we end up. Another 2 victories. Yippee. 200. GG to my opponent. 249, only 50 away from our goal of 300. Things are picking up speed here, so things are looking a lot better. I appreciate you guys watching it. Hope you enjoyed those nice, easy town games, and we'll catch you on the next episode. I'll see you next time.